Meta. Ah, you stole my clipboard again.
Oh,
Why?
I was like, meta. Oh,
So we're gonna be playing ourselves, playing our characters,
I
playing
was
ourselves.
speaking of Kickstarters. There was a really neat VR D&D Kickstarter I was peeking at, thinking about giving a couple bucks. I'm not convinced.
I think I
But
might have seen that too.
I'm looking
Was
at
it?
I don't remember
was
the
it-
name.
What was it? The one that you like look at an actual table and you can like see other people and the board game and all that.
Yeah, there's a bunch
the
of them
board.
that already do that, but it requires a lot of labor on the GM side.
Tabletop simulator.
Yeah, TTS will do that. A lot of programs will do that, but this one's supposed to make it streamlined for D&D. I don't trust it. Hopefully it works. We'll see. If it does, I'll just buy it when it's real. Okay, so we're live across all platforms.
Hi everyone again.
Yay, tech errors. At least it
Welcome
happened
back.
during a break. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Gave me extra time with my daughter. My daughter.
The wee one.
The wee one.
The youngin.
The younglings.
Now that all my bookmarks and all... We were gambling. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Yes, and also things about Valis. Pencil and notebook ready.
Tell me your secrets.
Tell me your secrets, Drow.
Ooh. It doesn't need to sound like an Inquisition.
Zilphanos is
Goddamn.
playing the long Inquisition game over here, just pretending to be nice.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
One day when Dark Alley, like, just backstab.
It's your fucking game, Valis.
I burned my village.
Drow killed
No.
my father. Prepare to die.
It was you, and you don't know it yet.
You wouldn't happen to have.
You have 11 fingers.
Yeah.
All right. So,
You seem like a good sort. It's a shame I have to kill you.
seems like you all were standing up to have your dramatic walk over to the gambling.
Oh, yeah.
Zilphanos, you just cleaned up and ponytailed Valis' hair, which I'm sure they appreciated.
I give you a big old hug.
It gave you a big old hug, which you stiffened up about, and then slowly relaxed, realizing they weren't. Maybe it was some kind of implicit racism when you stiffed up when a drow hugged you. I don't know. It could be.
Microaggressions.
Find out when hug next.
When elves hug me, I don't tense up, unless they're ebony-skinned in this
Oh, no.
world with white hair.
Oh.
That's bad, Valis. Anyways. Sorry,
You're wrong.
Valis. Sorry, getting the short end of the sticks tonight. Zilphanos was hoping to check out your backside, walking behind you after getting your ponytail set together. Passive would basically flag you. Your passive investigation would basically flag you that there's something to look at. You could roll an active investigation if you'd like.
A couple things, but yeah.
You can go ahead and roll that investi if you'd like. And you do have advantage. You have this very calm, collected, serene focus as you oogle Valis from behind. Go for it.
I don't know how I feel about this.
12.
Ooh,
Okay. You know, it's above average.
it
but
is.
It's not amazing. They know there's something there. What would they pick up with a 12, Valis?
No.
The probably
Totally.
easiest thing to see would be from the base of his skull to probably past his shirt line. There's like a scar, like a cut that goes all the way down.
Okay.
And yo, fine.
Jello flops around.
Is like Harry Potter in the second movie where he has like
Has to
Oh.
regrow those bones. Yeah.
Yup.
Uh,
That disturbed me as a kid.
as it should.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I see. And yeah,
So
Yeah.
there's a wicked, scar going down the spine from the base
It's
of the skull.
terrible.
And it's like a perfect line cut.
look. Well, you know what? I'm not going to ask any more questions because I did not roll so well. So
Well, what's your question? I can always say no.
I was gonna say, does it look like it's like? Is it made with like just a straight, or is it like serrated? Does it look like just one perfect thin line?
Ballas, you
Uh,
can describe that as much as you want.
It's not serrated. Almost like how do I describe it?
You can call it almost surgical if you want.
Yeah. That's kind of
Like-
what I was
like
gonna go
a
for. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was more
like
getting
an-
at. Is it like
It's a
Yeah,
straight
like an incision.
surgical incision, not a zigzagged incision, not a slice, not an attack.
I got?
They would have had to be
Okay.
really still.
hmm
And still
Wow.
make it quick.
Apparently, still distracted by your ass, but it's fine. Who knows? Okay.
That checkerboard ass.
Gambling.
Anyways,
Multitasker.
The real question is, how obvious is he about it? About the fact that he's looking.
you're behind him. I don't think Valis is gonna notice unless Valis, you're like self-conscious about it. Are you?
He's probably not self-conscious about somebody looking at his ass, but more so like, oh, there's somebody behind me.
Just roll me stealth. Just roll me a stealth real quick. For
Oh, I
how...
hope this isn't net one.
This is literally like you doing that classic timing it when people are looking away thing, where you're like trying to check someone out and not have be noticed. 16, I believe, I can double check, but I believe that beats everyone's
My passive? Yeah.
perception in the party. Let me check.
Nobody knows.
Mine's only
Yeah,
12, so
I know it beats mine.
It beats everyone's passive perception.
Okay. Like I wasn't looking. It's fine.
There you go. So, how do you approach this gambling thing while they're taunting and being like, "Come on, Bet Harry, come on, you don't need him. You'll get him back later if you lose."
Oh,
Daddy
that's
will pay
Sonic.
for it.
Daddy will pay for it.
That I almost said daddy. Daddy walks up.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
You said
damn.
something about Daddy.
I
no.
almost feel like saying that now, but no, I
Please.
think Tom's
Do
gonna
it.
bluff-
Oh gods, please do it.
You can if you want. You
The
can
only
steal
one
Jim.
that can.
I don't think Tom's gonna say daddy.
I don't think that's Tommy's style.
No, that's not Tom's style. There's other characters that I have and will have that would probably do that, but no, Tom's gonna come up bluntly say, "Looks like you all having fun."
Are you addressing... So the main person taunting right now is the dwarf with the torque. It's kind of their turn, because they won it last time. Are you addressing everyone generally, or her specifically?
Just the general, like, howdy,
Y'all are
folks.
having fun. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all having fun.
Like how even with that, you sound like a police officer. Yo, having some fun here. Just hides their stash like that.
Oh shit, just flush it down. We don't have any toilets, man. This is like the wilderness.
Eat it! So... Let me see how much they even care that you popped up. That's what I'm going to figure out.
I'm kind of like, it's Tom. Everybody kind of knows about Tom.
Yeah, I'm just like, are you like... Yeah, they're just kind of like, give you that nod, like, yeah. You know? Well, you guys gonna? Yeah, you trying to get in on this tonight?
Seems like good night for gambling.
Of course, I'm trying to get on this.
Yeah, you would. The dwarf
I'd
just looks
like
at you
to
saying,
try.
"Yeah, you would."
Yeah, I would. It's about time. It's about my turn to wear that thing. Hey, and kind of looks over. Is totally going to join in the rabble rousing. Like, who knows? You might actually win it back tonight. You're gonna gamble with us, right? And of course, Sane is going to immediately look over at Theory, Mr. Rygren.
And a wink.
He doesn't wink.
Theory is trying to hide his emotions. It's not working.
Yeah.
I lost my spot here. There we go. You can see he's just like gritting his teeth, trying to act as calm as possible. It's like someone you know is on the edge of exploding, just trying to be calm. Yeah, I'll be gambling tonight. Need to get that back
Perfect.
because they won't let me buy it. They won't let me trade for it. They won't do anything. They just keep gambling it.
Now, come on, that's not true. If you gamble coin or whatever else of value, that's basically like getting it back, if
Yeah.
you get it.
Tonight they want me to gamble my pet.
Oh, your pet?
I thought they.
This chuckles. Harry. My rabbit.
Oh, that critter.
Like slips. Unconscious.
Tom drools,
okay.
just dribble.
Tom is gonna say, I thought that varmint was gonna be a meal.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
you get such a fucked up look from Theory. Like, you fucking monster.
What the hell?
You monster.
Well,
Just
definitely not
food.
gambling Harry. Especially if he's gambling.
Wow.
Not just food. I give this thing food. It's my companion. Keeps me calm.
Okay, so we've probably seen this rabbit. Is it like
Stress
one of those
rabbit.
He actually...
large rabbits?
No,
like-
you haven't seen too much of, like, he doesn't really... The only time you see it, sometimes a rabbit will be in his lap and he's just kind of petting it. It's a smaller white rabbit. It's like a snow hare kind of a thing that he got when it was little, probably.
Bite-sized.
Yeah.
God. Fuck.
Tom will not say that out loud.
Your eyes
Oh
are
my
saying
God.
it. Your eyes are probably saying it, Tom. Just like,
Tom's a giant cat man, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
yep.
he's trying not to be mean, but he's sounding kind of mean right now.
Like, why wouldn't you gamble that pie? I don't understand.
Well, now, Ira, you've had your turn with the Torque. I wanna have a go at it tonight. Come on, let us in.
You think you could beat me tonight? Gamble me out of this?
Probably not, but I'm a try, if you'll let me.
What do you got?
Fair bit of coin, some bits, some baubles, some things you might be interested in. Are we doing cards or dice tonight?
Looks around at the other folk who usually do it. Haven't decided yet. Why? You have a preference?
Not a one.
So Tom, Sane, you guys are gambling. I think we could have two more in.
I am as well.
And so shall I. Although
You definitely get like you get looked at crossways, Valis for sure, by this dwarf, Hira,
Now,
and then Valis chipes up, and they're like,
Yeah.
"The fuck?"
You'll have to forgive my friends. They're not very experienced at gambling, but I can assure you they've got plenty to offer that you'd be interested in.
Tom just kind of looks at you like, what the fuck? You don't know how much gambling I've done.
That's the point.
Um,
But you're too honest.
Tom's like, no, I
So he's like-
gamble all the time. I'm really good at gambling.
Yeah, so he's just like, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Afraid it might cost a little extra for your friend there. Besides, isn't he gonna be busy lighting the fires tonight?
I think you can let him in just this one time, can't you?
Of course we can. What does he have to gamble with?
That's a good question.
Pulls out his coin pouch.
That a bag of rocks or what's in there?
So I give
Pull out a
some
couple
chuckle at
coins.
that. Like,
Gold coin.
starting with the gold.
Okay.
I told you he's not very experienced at these things. Yeah. And Sonic gives this little gesture like, it's gonna be great, let him in, come on, money, let's go.
Everyone knows drows don't gamble. They just stab each other all day.
Their hands are usually too full of daggers to learn how to gamble.
No!
It's terrible. Yeah, that's awful.
Sane, or not Sane, Zilphanus. And this is one of the other rangers that you haven't actually like partnered up with, but you know they're part of the group. Aren't you already losing a bet?
If you're talking about the race, we're not losing it.
I'm pretty
battle?
sure Helg told everybody that he's up and you're down. So, should you be gambling tonight when you already have a debt upcoming to be paid?
It's not a debt, but if you insist, I will sit and merely watch.
I'm just making sure, you know, looking out for Helg. Make sure you're not gambling away his winnings, you know?
What weddings?
I mean, he said you guys bet a lot on it. Like, almost everything you guys each have.
Well, I can't say that I've made as much of a promise. Maybe he did. I didn't. But,
Roll an insight real quick, or a history, one of the two. Or I'll just give it to you. You don't even have to roll. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
okay.
You knew Helg likes to like fuck with people a little bit, not a ton.
Oh yeah.
And a ranger's pride is what you guys bet, which is everything.
Which is everything to hell.
It's everything.
My honor!
Got him.
So the inside joke is yes, you guys both bet everything on this race challenge.
That's pretty good.
He doesn't tell anybody what it is. He's like, oh, it's a lot. It's everything.
Of course.
Harold will not be cheated out of what is rightfully his. I can promise that.
All right. Well,
The only problem is, I don't think I do actually have anything that I can gamble with.
what do you have, Sylphanus? What are you putting up tonight?
Hope they ask it like that, but what do you have? You know, if you mentioned that before we headed over, Sana would slip you
Yes.
some coin.
Yes, I would mention that because, yeah.
If that's fine, GM, just a little like, all right, we all got our stuff.
You
We're
can
going in.
split up and everything in that little bag. I don't care.
Perfect.
How
You
much-
get
Yeah.
you get a bag of shrooms, which may or may not be poisonous. I
They're
don't
not
know.
shrooms. They're mushrooms.
Yes.
Good distinction.
Here's the thing: you're a ranger. You can play it off. So, as well as, let's go with 13 silver pieces, 10 copper, and 5 gold.
Oh,
All Valis has is 15 gold.
Yeah, Tom has 15 gold. But
350.
I don't think we're gonna do gold until like everyone's good and going.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Valis might take that boot knife if that's offered up. Might try to gamble
Yeah.
with that.
I'm gonna
Like-
take whatever.
Effectively, the boot knife is a dagger.
Nice.
Are you sure you want to
In
give that
that
up?
case, No.
Sane.
No. Sane instead gives you an amber. So Sane instead like, no. You have to come in with something much more important than that. Here, take this. It's an amber brooch. Talk it up. Some sort of fancy, medallion.
Yep.
You can make a story up about it. Come on.
So
Then
there's
you
an
know,
amber brooch with a really cool beetle inside of it.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's
yellow
pr-
and black speckled beetle.
It's pretty cool, but Sane is slipping that boot knife into the folds of their clothes, and it's
Are you
gone.
boot?
No, it's gone now.
Knife when you least expect it.
He has 4 knives now.
What is it's an action. Okay. Can I cast detect magic
Um,
before we
yeah.
do all that and
I
look
mean-
at this brooch?
If you guys are we're retconning, so you guys are like divvying up the deerskin bag on the way over. That's fine. What is it? Can you do it as an action outside of ritual?
It's an action.
Okay,
yeah, it's an
You
action.
can use a slot and cast detecty.
So,
All right. Drop that by 1. Okay.
Sonny's gonna put that boot knife in his boot.
Mm. So, do I detect any arcane auras from this thing?
No, you don't. But it is a really cool amber necklace. You do notice that ring that Sane acquired is glowing, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Sonny's
No.
like,
It's that
Or
ring
like-
that you watched him chisel off of a man's finger, but days
I'm
ago.
gonna like focus in on it and like look at it.
to just tell you what it does.
What does it do?
Zip lines.
Zip lines. What?
So I haven't tried it, but while wearing this ring, I have the feeling that I could point it at something and tether 2 points, right? Like, imagine you harpooned a rope into one area and then you secured an anchor. It would make a sort of zip line. Are you familiar with zip lines? Something you can cross.
We
Rope.
use them regularly in the Underdark.
Wonderful. With this ring, you can traverse the zip line fairly quickly. I don't think anybody else can touch it, but whoever has the ring can travel along the zip line and bring anything they can actually carry. Could be useful down the road. Very useful. 150 feet? Probably. Give or take. I haven't tried it, but feels right.
I immediately, as the player, think of my one class feature at 10th level.
Known for their lucrative zipline tourism. Oh no.
No, I can create magical rings.
Yes.
Ooh, fancy.
All I'm saying is, it could be very useful. I don't have any strong preference, but I think it should be stuck within our group. Use it as needed. It's not something we're gambling.
Of
We
course
no
not.
no 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 no. We should not gamble that. No.
There are other things that are magical around. Is there anything else you would be trying to pay special attention to, or
Oh.
Yet, if there's anything else that's magical in the area, I'd look.
Oh, this is
yes,
face.
Charlotte?
Would he notice the mine?
Yeah, he has detect magic on. The way I
Yeah.
kind of have detect magic work in my world is it's like if there's something with magic, you can see auras emanating off of it, unless it has something that suppresses or hides said aura, which there are things that will do that. Also, usually the stronger the magical emanation, or the more of it, it might be like a lot going on at once. It could get overwhelming. It could blind everything out if there's something like crazy powerful.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So you see a dull glow around Z's neck, like covered by obviously the things that he's wearing, but you see a glow.
Yep. Tom's
Fascinating.
thighs are glowing.
Nice.
Nice.
Hells yeah.
God damn boy.
Tom's thigh armor is glowing. I can't remember what the armor's called off the top of my head, but
Assets.
yep, his tassets are glowing. It's those bits that protect the sides.
Detect magic doesn't tell you what things do, does it?
No,
No, it's
it,
Nah, not really.
it tells you what they are. Sometimes I'll tell you the school, if you really want to know. Most of the time, it doesn't matter. So I sometimes would be like, "Shut up." I'm not looking that
Me trying to open the bag, it's frozen.
up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't want to get bogged down with that. Sane, anything magical on you?
Let me double check. I don't think so.
Your gloves.
Are they magical?
They're enchanted gloves.
Okay. I thought they were just like really well made gloves.
They are. I mean, you might even think that. Honestly, you
Here's
might
the-
not
okay,
know.
so Sane's gloves are magical. Not that he knows that. He's like, this is a sweet ass like dwarven made gloves.
They're dwarven crafted, nice gloves. A lot of that dwarven crafting, they put magical enchantments, reinforcements, things like that into their work.
Okay.
It's not like they're like, whoa, 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 these shoot fireballs, but like they're like, these gloves are freaking awesome. Exactly. Isn't craftsmanship the true magic of the dwarves? Yes. Honestly,
Yes.
they're suspicious of magic unless it enhances armor and weapons. So,
Can confirm. So yeah, that's Sane. He's got that sweet ass gloves, and of course the ring, which is on the sweet ass gloves.
and you notice a few of the other things around. It's like a 30-foot range, I think. So, there's a couple
Yes.
little minor glowy things here and about. Nothing like super crazy going on. When you do get close to the gambling, that other torque is glowing. A little brighter than Sylphanus's.
Oh,
Well, I don't think you can see my. So I am wearing a torque, but it is covered
Yeah.
underneath like my clothing
Yeah.
and stuff. So
So
you couldn't tell
what it was, but you could see that kind of glowy shape.
yeah.
Whatever's around Sylphanus's neck isn't glowing as brightly as this thing. But yeah.
Okay.
And how long does that last?
To
10
commence
minutes?
the
A
gamble?
minute?
I think it is 10 minutes.
I'm gonna say I think it's time now.
Alrighty.
10 minutes concentration.
So, just fast forwarding a bit, there's some roleplay opportunity here, but I think we can skip some of it. They reluctantly let you all in with some shit talk, especially towards Valis. A few
Of
more
course.
jabs towards Sylphanus. Some like people are keeping a little extra close eye on Sane and Valis, because they don't trust either of you. What's up, Sylphanus?
That's fair.
Just as a fast question, do they ask me to take off the face covering to maintain fairness?
Nope, I don't give a shit. In fact, some of them probably have face coverings too because it's cold.
Yeah.
People got their sleeves down. Like, this is a on the road, we're out in the boonies. If you can get away with it, you get away with it kind of group.
Sane recognizes that.
Yeah.
Tom is familiar with that too.
There's been plenty of people throughout the thing like, you cheated me. They're like, how?
Do something.
Yep.
Has Tom had to break up fights?
Oh, yeah. Tom and other
Yeah.
people had to be like, okay, it's time to, definitely some drunken fist fights throughout this journey.
Yeah.
Lonely Wood.
Whenever anything looks like it might go to blades, usually you get Silla's like,
Okay.
Yeah. Takes out the shield and just holds it up, and if the person swings, shield bash them. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Many
Shield
broken
bash.
noses.
Eh,
Huh, what
Probably
was it?
some of the people at the.
Miss what Charlotte said.
Nothing or nothing.
Okay, sorry. So you all get let in. They decide to do cards. More fun that way with a bunch of people. They're not betting the torque yet. Of course, Theory's just begging, like, come on. Like, he's trying not to even bet until the torques are like, if you want to stay in the card game, you gotta keep going. That kind of bullshit.
Tom's like, you always start off low risk.
Yep. You don't want to, lose everything in one night. And they're
Besides, it's more fun when you get, to that point where everybody's just on the edge of their seat. Will they? Won't they win? All
Gotta-
part of the game.
got to learn how each other plays before we're comfortable betting big.
You got to know when to hold them.
So
Yeah,
good at
know when
that.
to fold 'em.
we'll say, maybe even a couple hours of gambling go by, and nobody's wanting to bet anything big yet. They're
yeah.
passing around food and drink. There are some times when they ask Valis to relight a campfire while he's trying to play. Like, just like, even Silla's just like, yeah, just
Well,
gives you that look, like, just do
if-
it. Like, poof,
If
this
it's
one
in
goes out.
like, yeah, if it's in like 120 feet, he just not even just, poof, and then goes back to it.
Turns and shoots. So
Yeah, turns.
periodically, these fires, they go out while you're playing, and you just kind of like turn and shoot. Eventually it gets to a point where like people hear shouting, and then people just kind of move aside and like shuffle back. Just part of the night.
Nice. I like that.
They're used to you doing work. They're grateful you're still working and playing cards. You're actually getting a little bit of credit for like still doing your work. You're the only one working, really. Tom's on the clock, but
Hey, he'll get up and probably put down his cards if someone's like, "I need help, Tom. This is too heavy."
yeah.
Watch your packet, then.
Every once in a while, they're like, "You dealt in for the round." And they're like, just
Yeah.
some shenanigans like that on low bets. And there is, the salt over here as well. They might ask, or maybe one of these ox gets up and you have to go help wrangle it down real quick. But you're quick. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So, the first couple hours go by, and it probably gets up to a total of maybe 10 silver bet a pop. Just real easy
Nice.
bets. I want each of you to roll me a D100.
This is
okay.
exciting.
It's not.
It is.
35.
35.
Valis.
Ooh.
Apparently it's me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tom got a 12.
44 for Sane.
35 for Valis.
Okay. So Valis, sorry. Give me 1 second to do some maths. But all of you are down except for Zalis. Sane, you're pretty close to what you had.
Yeah.
Let me do some maths real quick. Should have had you roll a D200 to make my math easier.
Because.
I'm gonna do that next time. So yeah, Valis, you're down to 7 gold. Or sorry, 7 silver from your 10 silver. So you lost 3.
I was given silver.
They gave you change.
Oh, you can.
You get change. 10 gold
Okay.
or 10 silver is 1 gold. So
Okay. So I'm down to 7 silver.
Zophanis, you're up to 13. So you
13
gained-
silver?
Yep.
Damn.
I was already at 13 silver.
So you, throughout this first couple hours, there was 10 silver in bets. You turned, so add 3. If that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. And Sane, you've got 8 silver, 8 copper from your 10. Tom.
All right.
You're down to 2 silver, 4 copper from your 10. And, people are getting a little more excited. Couple of the folks are a little higher up on the bet. Hera isn't one of them tonight. They're like, why don't we start making it interesting? I'm getting bored, says the guy winning.
Of course.
What do you say we, bump up the bets for those who want to stay at the table? Get things a little more interesting. Anybody opposed?
Finally.
Huh.
How about we go a gold around?
About time.
Ooh, gold around.
I'll take you
I'm
up
staying
on that.
at this table. No way I'm leaving if it's just getting interesting.
Alright. So, gets a little more serious, a little more tense, because there's some actual money on the table now. Each round, say we got like 8 people in at this point. You 4, 3 of the regulars kept in, and little Theory as well, with whatever he has left. Let's do the first 5 rounds. So, 5 gold. Each of you roll me a D200.
Very average. There we go.
Sana, you shark.
Aye.
Sana's a shark.
This is exactly
Damn.
what
Let's
Sane
do
was
it.
trying to do. You know, he's like, just not feeling it tonight. Damn, I
One
was hoping to hold that
200,
to when the Torg arrived.
1D100. Yep.
Hey.
You're both sharks.
So he probably looks at you like, I knew.
And then, so Zilphanis, I'm going to take 1 off of it, because it's supposed to be 1D200, but that literally keeps you exactly even. So you're good.
Yeah.
You probably played, like, really conservatively, like, nah, yeah, nah.
What about
That is
Valis?
so in line with how he would play anyway.
I
rolled
you
2
did the same.
D100s.
Yep, sorry. I
Yeah.
should have specified. It's fine. I'll take 1 off of that as well. So 123 for you. Just give me 1 second here. Get me calc back up. So your 5 gold turned into 6 gold, 15 copper, or 15 silver. God, my brain. No.
For who?
It is for you, Valis. Your 5 gold turned into 6 gold, 1 silver, 5 copper.
6 gold.
So you're up 1
Holy crap.
gold, up 1 silver, up 5 copper
There you go.
from what you had. Does that make sense?
Let me write it down. And then how much copper?
You're okay. Let's do this. Valis.
There
Yeah,
you
let's
go.
do it that way. Yeah.
1 SP, 5 CP.
Yeah, that's 5.
So
There we go.
you're up
Okay.
that much. Zilphanis, you're unchanged. And then freaking Tom and Sane here being sharks. Goodness. Yeah, so Sane up to 9.6. So you're up 4 gold and 6 silver. And I mean, you're basically the same, Tom, but let me just see the subtlety here. Yep, so you're up 4 gold, 5 silver, 5 copper.
Can you just write that?
Yep,
Because
yep,
my
yep,
brain
yep.
like
Yep.
processes your words.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 CP. Oop, 5 CP. There you go. So that's what you're
And
up.
I would add similar.
You're 4 gold, 6 silver.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly better than Tom. So now you guys are the up 2 at the table as far as gold goes. And everybody's a little pissed. They're not like unreasonably pissed, but pretty frustrated. They look around. Everybody's still gritting their teeth. All right. You guys are up. Shall we keep raising the stakes?
I say we do. Keep things interesting.
Evandra favors the opportunity.
So, Ira, when's it gonna be my turn to wear that fancy thing you got there?
At this rate, it's going to be tonight, isn't it?
Huh. It's looking that way. That or, I guess I could take all this gold with me, but I feel like it'd be a shame. Like you say, we make things a little more interesting.
Let's... Oh, I don't think the pot's hot enough to get this in there yet. Rumor has it Creek might even pay up to 300 gold for this thing.
Ooh!
Wouldn't
Now-
it, Theory?
Now, I don't know all y'all's life stories, but who's Creek?
Theory's daddy.
Oh,
Oh, so that's why he's been hounding you all these nights.
Creek's gonna kill him.
Oh,
Creek is seething. Or not Creek. Yeah, Creek will be seething. Theory is seething.
yeah, that's reasonable. Follow Exxon, right?
Yeah, so he did pretty bad that first round. The second one with more gold in it, he did okay. He's actually slightly up. He ended up betting a few unconventional things for gold, but got his gold's worth
This-
back.
Box of incense to the head of a knucklebow trout.
And, sorry. Hyra pipes up. Been doing favors around the camp again, I see. Yep. Well, Sane, you're up. How high do you think we should raise the pot, since you're such an expert?
Lady Luck just seems to have a thing for me. But, what about... We could keep it at 1 gold, but each of us has to toss in something interesting.
What's interesting to me might not be interesting to you.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it, isn't it?
I'll give it a round and see what it looks like. Everybody in? The 3 are down for it.
yeah.
Okay. So, one more round. Go ahead and roll me 1d200 again.
Ooh. Wait.
How to... Oh, wait, never mind. I just
Wait.
put it in here.
100 or
Oh,
200?
200.
1d200. So, slash
Okay.
roll space 1d200.
Okay, so...
Oof. There's gonna be ups and downs.
So,
course.
Damn.
Son, I got 136 out of 200.
Tom,
Moon
126
got-
for Alice.
Tom, what did you throw in the pot? Because it's gone.
I'm probably putting one of his gold piercings. Like,
No!
Like one of your loop
Nope.
earring thing?
yeah, one of his looped earrings.
Okay.
Don't worry, he has more.
Fair.
Okay. Sylphanus, what would you have thrown into the pot?
Blue gold?
What was your interesting item? They would be like, oh, no. We're doing it
Ah.
Sane's way. 1 gold and
Sane's like-
something interesting.
So he's like, I'm loving this.
Oh, by the way, Tom would have had some bullshit story behind the piercing.
Always. You gotta have some bullshit story.
So what's one quote-unquote interesting thing, Sylphanus?
How many interesting things? I mean, I do, but they're all character-centric.
Actually, Tom would suggest, how about one of those feathers that you got while fighting off? What do your feathers look like? Like, what are they? Color?
I have several
Lots of
different
rapid
kinds,
feather.
actually.
Probably
Which-
points at one that looks
was your
close enough to
favorite?
an owlbear feather. the one that you got from the owlbear.
Nice.
As fun as cries.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
fun of
like-
gambling.
Tom is making shit up, but he's like trying to hype up your feather there.
I would have pulled out probably the first feather. It's a golden brown feather with black and white patterning kind of interspersed. It's a medium-sized feather, but on the smaller side. And he looks I look very annoyed. Take it.
So you're minus 1 golden eagle feather.
Name.
Somebody went after you and threw in a bright green feather. Because like we're doing fucking feathers.
Like
That's my interesting name.
feathers and piercings, or like earrings and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I need to do one more. Hold on. Oops. So that was a little bit clunky, but it's a lot faster than actually gambling.
I confirm.
Somebody,
Such
somebody throws in a pair of fangs, and he claims vampire fangs.
So, like, what? Don't those like disappear in
Bullshit.
sunlight? Oh, ah,
They're like polished and like really well maintained fangs.
all right. Hmm.
So who won that pot?
So here's the thing. It went to a 3-way split towards the end. Theory was one of the winners. And Valis and Sane, you guys were winners. It actually came down to Valis, you beat most everybody, then it came down to whatever. I'm breaking the rules of gambling, but let's just say
You can't
You-
keep getting away.
So we've got 8 GP split. And now each of you get to pick one of those 3 trinkets. Or more than 3 trinkets. There's 5 trinkets.
What?
First, actually, the Theory gets to pick first. He's going to go for the gold ring. And
Didn't even know there was a gold ring on the table, and it's gone.
it's an earring.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's Tom's, genuine, totally authentic lich ring that he turned into a earring.
Yep. Valis, what did you
So
put
it's
in again?
pyrite.
I can't remember. Or did I even ask?
You didn't ask.
I forgot to ask. Sorry. What did you put in?
Yes.
It. He put in his
Oh, I know I didn't ask because you
his
didn't lose.
yeah,
That's why I didn't ask.
but he would have offered up a map that looks to be made of like strips of bamboo.
Okay.
Human skin.
Tree skin. I like it. Okay.
Well, disking.
I've got myself confused, which is awesome.
Lich ring
Ring. Amazing.
All right, so we've got.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh. Divided by 3. Yep. So 8 gold in the pot. 3 of you won.
Mhm.
So each of you who won, which is Valis
Just call it 9,
and Sane. Nope, Valis and Sane.
Uh-huh.
Minus 1 gold, plus 2 gold, 7 silver. So you each are up 1 gold, 7 silver from that round. The Theory, he picked the gold loop. he looked really suspicious at the fangs. Thought they were fucking weird as shit. He took the tiny wooden lute. And you've got a couple feathers and stuff on the table. You guys can decide who gets what. On that, you got a bright feather. You got the golden eagle feather. You obviously get your own stuff back.
Yeah.
Valis will take the golden eagle feather.
Sai slipped you a wink. Sane will take the fangs.
And there's one green feather left.
And the feather. And the green feather.
Okay. Everybody kind of like grumbles a bit about that. Except for you two who won. The other guys
Actually,
like this doesn't really...
Tom's just having a blast.
Yep. I'm not saying you were grumbling. The
Yeah.
the 3 gamble regulars like they totally lost that round.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how about we I mean that was interesting, but why don't we do something a little more profitable?
Oh.
How much gold y'all willing to bet? I'm getting tired.
Let's make it interesting. I could do at least 5.
We can do 5.
I could do 5 as well.
5?
7's my lucky
Five.
number.
So, why don't we make it a little bit more interesting? Either good items or, let's just say, time spent when we get to a town.
Yeah.
Like, I could do a few hours of work for you guys once we get to town. And that's worth, well, more than 5 gold.
You get a couple like Rygrins.
No
What's to
personal
say you
cat
aren't
body
just gonna run off like everyone else does when they get to 10 towns?
Because I don't lie.
They try to hold a straight face and they just crack up.
I like Tom gives that, like, grin of, like, yeah, I totally lie.
Yep.
But, like, why would I?
That's an interesting offer. Maybe if you stick at town for a while, we might consider something like that. To say you even make it there.
Nah.
Oh.
Why don't we spice it up? Almost double your bet, 13 gold. Or something worth that much. At least.
Valis looks down at the brooch.
There you go.
He's kind of like holds on to it for a second, like kind of like looking off to the side, like I don't want to do it.
Roll me a deception real quick, Valis.
Oh boy!
I believe in you.
All right,
I believe in you.
Went to GM,
15.
but it was a 15. That is not bad.
Nice.
Done.
That is not
That's
bad.
solid. Decent.
Even.
Theory is like fixated now on whatever you're hiding. 2 of the others were like, I bet he's doing that old bullshit move kind of thing. And the other one's like, what has he got there?
What
The
you
theory-
got there?
Theory's like completely transfixed. He's been drinking a bit as the night goes on. His eyes are shiny, and he's just like
Fucking
dumbly
idiot.
staring at your chest. He's stressed out, man. He's petting his bunny.
Oh no!
Oh,
Get your buddy away from the table, you fool!
Yeah, that's probably why Tom's been losing, because he's like, food?
Dude, bunny.
Probably corresponded with the last round when he pulled it out.
Yeah.
But it looks like you got at least 2 of them interested. One super fucking interested.
Nice.
Anybody opposed to that bet? I think it's interesting.
I like the sound of it.
You know, it could also close a gap if you got something that's not quite worth 13, but you only got 7 gold, you know?
Might have to step away from this betting pool. A little rich for my blood.
Give
Alright,
you a
alright.
give you a nod, like probably a good idea. This is when things get spicy each night.
But and I literally don't have anything to be able to add to this.
I know what Tom will bet. Yeah. Tom takes out another piercing, and it looks like a tiny barbell. And Tom says, "This here is trinket I picked up from the famous. Well, they claim to be the world's strongest pixie ever. Their name is Burden Bluebell, and this thing can catch a pretty penny if sold to the right people."
1 second. We forgot to add your background gold to your sheet, so I'm going to add that to your sheet, Zilphanis. Another 10.
I did not have any because I was like, you
it's-
said
they
not
gave you-
gold and all.
They gave you 10 for the rolled. It's not for your class; it's from your background. So they gave you 10 for good luck. That's where you're at now. If
Okay,
you can
well
keep
then,
track.
if
If you
I
want to
haven't-
gamble, you can. It's your choice.
I'm not doing anything with this money, so yeah.
Do it!
I was like, you should have at least 15. Okay. So you walk away while they're talking about stuff, come back. Oh yeah, they did give me
Finish
that
up some money.
that one little. They gave you like a little bag, a little goodie bag, and it had 10 golds in it.
He gave you a goodie bag.
Yep.
Here's your goodie bag. Now go.
So you telling this cool story about this little tiny dumbbell. Yeah, barbell. That's right. Pretty much the four folk are just, well, except for Theory, who's staring at the amber neck. You can't even see what it is. Just staring at Valus's hand. He rolled a 1. He's fucking broken.
Nice.
They're all just like, what?
What the hell is this crazy little thing?
Where did you even get that?
What are you talking about? What is a tiny dumbbell? What is that?
You never heard of Burden Bluebell?
I have.
Who said that?
Yes. Yes. Let's go.
Nat 20 on one of the guys. He's got to he's going to have a name now.
I have. I'll carry them.
Oh,
Is,
yeah.
is this the dickhead with the Torg?
No,
That's Ira.
I mean, this is
Oh.
one of the dickheads who had the Torg. It's actually the guy who had gotten it first. His name is Thal.
Betrayer of war.
He's a male human. He's got a pretty squared face, brown hair, amber eyes. Has fairly tailored clothing. Like, it looks like it was tailored at one point, but then he's shrank and gone large and shrank again, so it doesn't fit perfectly. And he's always got like a satchel on his side that kind of it clinks about. If that makes
Nice.
sense. Doesn't jingle.
Like-
It clinks. I'm gonna call this guy a gamble boy.
Gamble boy.
All right. Yeah, I have actually seen the little fellow one time down south. It's hard to see him, but it's pretty interesting. You gotta get real
Especially
close.
when he starts juggling the weights.
Yeah, I did. Honestly, I didn't think a little fellow, like a little tiny, I mean, little pixie. Thing's strong as hell.
Yeah. Well, he gave me this one because, well, it was the only one I could carry.
He's like scrutinizing it. Yeah, no,
Like-
that looks like one of the dumbbells I've seen in the performance.
Oh yeah, give it a good hold. It hasn't torn off my ear. Yeah, he probably like, ugh.
It's like, what? Wow, This is mighty fun. This is mighty interesting, actually.
And if you hold it up to the light, you can see where he signed it.
Holy shit.
I'm fine with this. Roll me a persuasion with advantage, because this guy is backing you now for this
Hells
thing
yeah.
being worth 13 gold. It's not worth 13 gold to most folks.
It's a novelty
right.
item. You have to get the right crowd.
30, 20.
Oh shit!
Yep. Table's convinced enough that this thing
Damn.
is worth at least 15 gold now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's more sentimental than anything else, but it's just like,
This guy thinks
Eh.
it's cool as hell. You got a fan. Okay.
yeah,
So we
Tom
got
can get another one later.
a Pixie's dumbbell thrown in there. We've got most folks are putting gold down. You know who's putting down the torque? Came around to her. Might as well.
Oh, she actually put the torque down?
Yep. I lost enough
damn.
gold tonight. Just takes it off, puts it on the table.
Valis will sigh and then reluctantly put his mother's brooch into the pot.
Uh-huh.
How do you sell
That-
that as mommy's brooch?
Are you?
How do you? That's a drow brooch.
That this is the only thing that I have left of the underdog of my mother. It,
Small
and
tear.
it has a what kind of insect is it? Is it a spider?
No, it's a beetle. It's like a yellow and black speckled tiger beetle kind of thing.
Make something up
Um,
about it.
Yeah, no, Tom's gonna go, are you sure you want to do that? That's like the last thing you have from your mother, who was what was she again? Like a priestess or a...
She was a priestess of the beetle goddess.
Beetle goddess.
Oh.
Well, tarnation, son. That's like even rarer than all those spider doohickeys they have down there.
What a genuine.
Again, you've got two of them that are like
You know,
they're not like calling you out, but they're like, uh-huh.
I
and
did hear
then-
that Sundrow follow another goddess, an unconventional one. You must be one of those. Interesting.
They're
Like
looking
selling
at each other.
enough truth, hoping that they're all layman's.
Yeah.
Mm.
The guy who was like examining the dumbbells, like, look, that doesn't look like nothing drow made to me. Why don't you throw in a few gold too? Just because, I mean, it's gonna be hard to sell something like that up here. Nobody's looking for drow artifacts, family heirlooms
Nope.
like that. Except for this one. Craig needs this. Points at the door.
I think at this point Tom actually kind of laughs at that because it's just like,
The joke's
Man,
been going
this
so
dude.
long.
It's yeah.
He'll put in some gold as well, like 5 gold. I think that was the
It's
minimum, right? It was 5.
13 right now.
Oh, it's 13. Oh,
So if you put in 5, you'd be arguing that necklace is worth 8.
Thought I would flash you 3. Look, don't go for 3 gold. Come on. Hard to sell that, my ass.
Here's my question. This is a little gym shenanigans. So you're sliding in 5. Sane flashes you 3. Roll an insight.
Okay.
I know
What's
what
3
Sane's.
more? It's
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
Like,
I know it's-
limit.
I know what Sane's trying to say.
13.
It's above average. He's probably suggesting that you bet less than 5. Probably.
Bet less than 5, so put
He's-
3
he's-
gold in is
That's what he's suggesting, probably.
you could always do like the biggest balls move and just put in 1.
You could put in nothing. Like, if you put in nothing, Sane will talk you up.
I'll
Let's
put 2. I'll put 2 in and the brooch.
2 in the brooch.
Yep.
Again, you've got Theory's really like excited for some reason about this. Maybe he just loves beetles. I don't know. Maybe he's been looking his whole life for a necklace like this. Who knows? Two
Just
of them
sparkles.
are just
Yeah.
Hmm.
not super convinced about it. The dwarf, what was her name again?
Ira. IRA. Ira.
Hyra is like just kind of scratching her hairy chops and I don't know. Do you have something else if you don't want to bet gold? I don't really want that thing.
I can
Well-
put this back in. Or,
I mean-
I can put this back in and
Oh, no,
puts
hold on.
the map on the table.
Actually, Tom's just gonna look at Ira. Ah, afraid of beetles, huh?
No, I don't like bugs though. Plenty of bugs underground. Don't need any more of them.
Hold
I
on.
like the map though. Put the map in too.
Sonny's just like, Jesus Christ.
Puts it into the
Zophanis,
pot.
what are you betting?
Just my 7 gold.
13 to stay in.
It's 13.
Okay, yeah.
13. It's fine. It's gotten confusing. All right. 13 gold. Sane. What are you betting?
I suppose it's interesting enough now. And, well, since I'm so well off on gold, might as well give back, worst case scenario. Can't be too generous. Sonny's gonna put in 13 gold.
Okay. Final round.
Wait,
This is a winner takes all final
Woo!
go. I'm just going to have everybody roll me a d20. If there's some kind of shenanigans you want to try and pull, now's the time to speak up.
Yeah.
I would like to.
I might,
Oh,
go ahead.
Charlotte, you're first.
I would maybe like to use my inspiration here, depending on how well this roll goes.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Okay.
a good call. That's
Okay.
a good call.
Inspiration on standby. I will allow this. Remember, it is advantage, so another d20 roll if needed. These will be straight d20s. But any other shenanigans? I heard a few people
Yeah.
chattering.
Tom, what are you up to?
oh, like gambling is a Vandra's wheelhouse, so might as well give her a little prayer.
Okay,
Okay, nice.
roll me that religion real quick.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Tom's
roll it to GM.
one.
I want to keep this one secret just for a second. It'll be fun
Okay.
that way.
It'll be
See what-
funny though.
Okay.
Is it funny?
We'll see.
Oh, it's funny.
We'll see. Anything you're trying to pull, Sane?
Oh, absolutely. He's gonna try and cheat.
How are you going to try to? How are you trying to cheat here, Sane?
It's gonna be a two-tailed thing here. One, he's going to try and he's been paying attention to who's done pretty well at the gambling. Gonna see if he can jab at some of those people, like throw them off. I don't know if that's a performance, like try and throw them off their game. And he's also in the background going to try and some probably sleight of hand bullshit.
So first of all, roll me insight to see if you can kind of figure out how to get under people's skins. I'm changing the DC based on your character and what you described a bit. Okay, you've got
11.
some ideas. You don't have the secrets, but you've got some
Yeah.
ideas on how you might be able to like knock them off their game so they're not thinking so straight. Now you said quote unquote sleight of hand bullshit.
Yes. So we're doing cards, right?
This is cards.
Okay.
I know you don't have any high-end cheat mechanism, and this isn't your deck of cards. So,
Yeah.
what are you imagining? Even roughly, what are you imagining?
Ah, goodness. If he could have, like sleight of hand, if he could have like
Okay,
stored one card throughout the night,
Here's-
that's gonna be.
here's what you could do. This is classic. They are having the dealer rotate, and they're all
Okay.
keeping real close eyes on folks.
Always.
If you want, I will give you an opportunity to kind of have stage stuff so that you convince that you're the dealer this round. Well, first of all, just roll to see if you are. Roll me a d8. 8, you're the dealer.
All right. It's a
Fine.
5.
So you got to convince them somehow to move that deck 3 places. Let's
Okay.
just say it's on Valis. Valis is not
Oh.
great with cards.
Valis. Now, come on. Come on. Off to me.
I've always wanted
Alex.
to steal cards.
You're not experienced at this. You're gonna hurt the deck. I'm sorry. I don't trust. It'd be better if I don't. Come on.
Would
Valis-
would Valis would Valis get a sense on what he's trying to do?
You could roll insight.
I would very much like to.
He's got to be an racist
Um,
bastard
You
right
can all
now.
roll insight if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight because if Tom catches up, he might be like,
Oh!
I trusted you.
Oh my God!
Tom,
Oh, that's a
Got an
natural
11.
1.
I trusted you.
Tom got an 11. You get that Sane's probably not. You know what I mean?
Is he?
Like,
Would I get the sense that he is like trying to rib on me? Like, hey, you're not cut out for this. Like, come on.
actually, I'm just gonna
Sonic,
tell you very
roll me
gently.
deception, Sane, real quick, and then we'll get to that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Okay.
God
Yeah,
damn
Tom,
it.
you know what he's
rolled an
doing.
8.
Most people at the table probably know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm sorry. No one's dice was even an 8. They were all way above. One of them nat 20'd. So
Yeah, I got a 3. That's how it goes.
um,
You're like, no, fuck you. Damn it.
Yeah, I think Tom will recover and be like, he's doing good enough. Why do you even want the cards? You already had your turn.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Just something doesn't sit right with me. I better be the You're like trying to play it off. Play it cool.
So, Phallus, you're not sure if this is racism or just the fact that you suck. But clearly,
Yeah.
Sane
Va-
fucking thinks you should not be playing cards, and also like him trying to tell you like the numbers, and like you did 2, but he said 3, and like and then he told you not, and then you did, and he's like, it's this mix of like he probably is racist and tries not to be, and he thinks you like suck at cards pretty bad.
So many microaggressions.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
was that's what happened. Now he might be able to explain it later, but like the feelings are real.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's-
He's actually
totally fair.
genuinely hurt. Like he feels
That's-
betrayed.
That's reasonable.
Tom's gonna just pat Valis on the shoulder. It's just like, you're doing fine. Just don't listen to him. He probably had too much to drink already. You know how human critters are sometimes. They get that alcohol in them and they just start saying weird stuff.
Too much to drink.
At least
Not enough.
he didn't proclaim his love or anything. That gets weird.
I've never had that happen before. So
Yeah, deal
trust-
the cards.
Trust me, it gets weird.
So quite ironically, the dealer is now shook.
yeah, he's like, huh.
And they're like, "All right, deal them out, Valis. Come on, you got it, buddy." And
buddy.
while you're dealing, you hear 2 shouts in 2 areas of the camp. Valis, need fire over here, Valis. Middle of dealing cards. Do you acknowledge that, Valis? Do you finish dealing? It's up to you. I'm not gonna make you.
He'll hold the deck that he's still dealing from, hold it in one hand, and then like look, shoot, and
At
then
least you looked.
go back to it. Yeah,
mean-
like I was gonna say, he just doesn't look, but I'm like, no, he would look.
You did
He
the
would
one,
look.
and then the one on the other side of the bonfire. There's, hey, we still need fire over here. As you're like trying to go back.
And I try to wanted it to like curve it over the bonfire.
You can make the shot. It's not too hard, but it's like so you got hollered at from here, and then almost immediately hollered at from over here, and the fires are out. I just was too lazy to do this.
We can use our minds.
Imagination.
They're gonna be relit in like a moment. Come on.
Yep. So
Yeah.
do you acknowledge that one too?
Yes.
Okay.
He'll, like, fuck. Okay. Bam.
All right. So, Sylphanus, you notice real quickly that the two folks sitting kind of close to they were going to try and do something sneaky, but like you noticed them before they even got to do their move, and they gave up on both tries. It's like-
Ranging be raging.
and they gave you that look like, come on.
It probably the same look Sane gave the group. Like,
Probably the most honest game these people have played in a long time.
Yeah,
oh, by far.
very stern looks. Like, don't even.
You know, it's the same fucking thing that Sonic.
It was-
like,
yeah,
come
this-
on.
Sane's like,
All right,
yeah,
let's get to this finale, folks.
never miss an
Everybody who's in,
opportunity.
roll me that d20.
Oh, baby.
All right.
8!
Oh.
That makes sense. You're shook as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
Yes! 19.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
Tom,
shit.
the redemption arc.
I'm rolling.
Right.
Roll
I have to
publicly.
hit a 19 to tie you or a 20 to beat you, Tom.
Roll publicly.
Okay, so here's how it went. The guy we just got a name for that I just lost. Did anybody remember his
Thal.
name?
Thal.
Thal. Thal thought he fucking had it. He had a full house,
Oh shit.
sixes and queens, 3 sixes, 2 queens, and Tom came in with the flush.
And Tom does it the most dramatic way, you know. Thal's just like, oh yeah, it's all mine. And Tom's like, wait a minute, I reckon this beats you, and like lays it out.
Like one card at a time. Like
I like
Yep.
to imagine Tom like uses his claw to flip his cards.
Oh, yeah.
down, like,
oh,
Mm.
oh.
and
Oh yeah.
Tom, you take the pot. All of
Sai
it.
just looks at you like, damn, you wildcat.
You took that pot. Another person in there got totally screwed over, like Valis. There were 2 ones. And
Hey, something got under their skin.
Theory got a 9. So,
So-
we're gonna have to add up
Yeah.
all the shit you just got, Tom.
Oh, they- way to
So
start next session.
Tom's gonna give the people who lost big time. Well, not Valis yet, because well, in the group that will be handled later. But like the one dude who totally tanked, Tom's gonna give 5 gold and just be like, so you can start next time.
You sure
Because
about
Tom's just
that?
a nice boy.
You sure about that?
I got more money than I know what to do with right now. Might as well gamble tomorrow.
Take the gold.
So he rolled a nat 20 insight. I think you have no ill intent, so he's gonna take it.
No, like Tom is totally straight
was-
up and honest.
was-
Like he's just
Super
Why
suspicious.
are you so nice?
Super suspicious. But no, he takes the 5 gold. And everyone else kind of grumbles and throw their hand up. And Theory, like, comes running over to you, Tom. Please, I need that. You can smell the booze on his breath. I need that. Please, I'll do almost anything. Come on. I need that.
okay. Anything?
Almost.
Sober up, and see me tomorrow.
Roll me history
You're like, give me your bunny.
real quick.
That's a nat 1.
You don't remember that.
Oh!
You think you're just being a genuine, helpful folk.
Yeah, he's just like Yeah, sober up and see me tomorrow.
Meta-wise, literally that phrase has been said before during this prank, and they have made him do all kinds of stupid shit and never given it back.
Oh,
That was also part of the jab. Doing favors again, huh? Meta-wise,
Oh.
that's a thing.
That's
But,
so
but
great.
Tom's just being genuine. Tom's just like, come on, boy,
Yeah.
see you in the morning. We'll get some work done. It'll be good.
I mean,
Sorry.
he'll be pleasantly surprised what Tom does then.
Eats is funny.
Oh no.
Okay.
Tom cannot refuse his hunger.
The other thing, I just want you to roll me one persuasion real quick, Tom.
Okay. Persuasion. That's a 7. Wow.
Lucky number 7.
Okay. Sure. He says those same words differently. Okay. Sure. Sure. And he walks off.
He didn't bet the rabbit, did he?
No.
Okay, because if he bet the rabbit, he's like, no, that's yours.
No, he didn't bet his money. He's not going to bet it. That's like his last thing he was holding on to.
Oh god, this guy's gonna like kill himself.
It might.
Say that.
But he still has his
Thought I
companion
forgot.
animal, which is a pretty strong tether and reason to live.
It is. It's a good
Yeah.
protection factor.
Yeah.
So, we have a problem, folks. It's a good
we?
stopping point.
No, I don't think that's a problem. I think
I
that's a pretty
wanted to
good
do
time.
more cool stuff.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool, and that was fun.
I had a lot of fun.
And I'll need a list of the crap that Tom got. So
I'm gonna need you to bug me during the week to get that all fucking put together, and I might ask you guys to remind me of things. Also, I have the stream to look at, so that's nice. But any last things you guys wanted to say or RP before we ended tonight's little camp? With the idea that we would probably resume with you guys on the road tomorrow, unless there's something you want to say for tomorrow. Let me know.
And you
Or not
guys
tomorrow.
have daggers.
Tomorrow in game.
yeah, there's stuff Tom wants to do, but it can be next session.
Is it stuff you want to do during the camp?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else have stuff they want to try and get done during the camp?
Yeah,
Sane, a little bit. Tom, a little bit.
a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sylphanus, anything you're thinking a little bit? Okay.
Few little bits and bobs, nothing crazy.
Just little bits and bobs.
Same.
Okay.
Just
And
a
this is stuff
smidge.
you want to do during the camp, not... Yeah, we'll do a little more camp RP. Yep.
Please.
Okay. We'll resume with the later half of this camp.
Nice.
Camp pickup,
Better not.
and then back on the road. Anything y'all want to say before we end it tonight in gaming character?
Tom's just gonna thank the group for letting him join, and he might be back. Because Tom actually had fun.
Oh yeah, they'll probably laugh about it tomorrow, but they did lose.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Every single night, whoever loses, is like, oh, that damn it.
Oh yeah, it's part of how you play. Like he's played with people before.
Yep. And then tomorrow it's like, all right, it's the fun. I will say, once you won, Tom, Horla like applauded you. He watched the whole thing. He's like, whoa! Big applause from Horla. You're like, fuck him, I don't care about his applause.
No, just Tom just looks at him and is like, "You don't know me. You don't know what I can do."
He's generally impressed.
Nice.
Real quick,
Mhm.
the books that Valis threw at Horlo, what did he do with those?
That's a good question.
Probably put him on the bonfire.
God, I fucking hope not.
You just kind of like threw them down at him, like, get educated, basically, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Read my
good.
pamphlet.
Yep.
Pamphlets that are full on
First.
books.
You better educate yourself.
Educate
Yeah.
yourself.
He, I'm assuming you kind of had like a pack somewhere around there or something. You
Yeah.
probably left your main stuff. He just kind of put him near your bag, like on top of your bag.
Okay.
You threw him down in the snow next to the fire. He's like, okay, just not interested in drow literature. May or may not cannot read the things.
He's illiterate.
We'll see. Almost. So yeah, we'll end it here. Let's do a little outro. Do a quick feedback, and then call it a night. Alrighty. All right. Well, thank you. Get back up there, Sonny. Trying to get y'all in the focus of the screen here. Tom, I don't care if you're a little cricky. All right, so let me try that again. Thanks anyone and everybody who turned in tonight. I'm Gats. I'm the GM for this Bane of the Ancients D&D. Thanks again if you're watching this live or in the future or in the past. And who was I playing with tonight?
Hello, good evening, everyone. I go by Eludria Online, and I was playing Sane. I had a lot of fun. Some shenanigans for sure. Glad you tuned in.
Hello, I am Charlotte, and tonight I played Zilphanus. And thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great evening.
I'm Paul. I was playing Tom, the big floofy kitty man who cares too much. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hey, guys, thanks for a marvelous session.
And I'm Joe, and I played the extremely angry and irritated Drow Valis. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Have a good night or morning or wherever you are. It's